Climate change is one of the most pressing and urgent global crises facing humanity today. It refers to long-term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns, primarily driven by human activities, particularly the burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial processes. The primary driver of climate change is the increase in greenhouse gases, GHGs, in the atmosphere, particularly carbon dioxide, CO2, methane, CH4, and nitrous oxide, N2O. These gases trap heat from the sun, leading to the greenhouse effect, which warms the Earth's surface. Burning fossil fuels, coal, oil, and natural gas, for energy is the largest source of GHG emissions. This occurs in transportation, electricity generation, and industrial processes. The global reliance on fossil fuels for energy and transportation has significantly increased atmospheric CO2 levels. Trees absorb CO2, so deforestation for agriculture, urban development, and logging contributes to climate change by releasing stored carbon. Land use changes, such as converting forests into agricultural land, also reduce the Earth's capacity to sequester carbon. Agriculture contributes to climate change through methane emissions from livestock, rice paddies, and nitrous oxide emissions from fertilizers. Land degradation and unsustainable practices can exacerbate these emissions. Certain industrial activities, such as cement production, release significant amounts of CO2 and other GHGs. The production and use of chemicals can also emit potent greenhouse gases. Global temperatures have risen significantly, with the last decade being the warmest on record. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change warns of potential increases in temperature beyond 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels if emissions are not reduced. Climate change is linked to an increase in the frequency and intensity of extreme weather events, including hurricanes, droughts, heat waves, floods, and wildfires. These events can lead to significant economic and human losses, disrupt communities, and damage infrastructure. The polar ice caps and glaciers are melting, contributing to rising sea levels. This threatens coastal communities and ecosystems, leading to displacement and habitat loss. Predictions suggest that many low-lying areas may become uninhabitable due to flooding. Climate change threatens ecosystems and species, leading to habitat loss and increased extinction rates. Many species struggle to adapt to changing climates and shifting habitats. Ocean acidification, caused by increased CO2 absorption by the oceans, also threatens marine life and ecosystems. Changing weather patterns can disrupt agricultural production, leading to food shortages and higher prices. Crop yields are likely to decline in many regions due to changing rainfall patterns and temperatures. Water scarcity is becoming more prevalent as droughts increase and glaciers, which supply fresh water, diminish. Climate change poses significant health risks, including heat-related illnesses, respiratory problems from air pollution, and the spread of vector-borne diseases. Vulnerable populations, including the elderly and low-income communities, are disproportionately affected. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions, transitioning to renewable energy sources, solar, wind, hydro, and geothermal, increasing energy efficiency, and promoting sustainable transportation can significantly reduce emissions. Carbon sequestration, enhancing natural processes that absorb CO2, such as reforestation, afforestation, and soil management practices, can help sequester carbon from the atmosphere.